Good evening, everyone. We have a special town board meeting to discuss matters of litigation, but with the board's permission, we're going to move first to a conversation with our building inspector, Ben Maldonado, to discuss employment for a new individual. Ben, you'd like to come up?
Sure. Does he have to use the...
You want executive or do I just?
This is for discussion for employment. You have the counsel? I think the...
Supervisor, if you're going to be referencing a specific person on a personal matter, it's usually preferred to an executive session. You're not required to. If it's a general discussion without naming names, you can do it in the public session.
Well, let's do the first part. It's a general discussion so the public knows why we're going to be going into executive then. I understand that you need a person to replace an individual in your department. That being said, just a general description as to why and
that's
the
correct.
circumstances.
I see.
Yeah, that's correct. Liz Smith is retiring, so we need to find a replacement for her.
Right. My understanding is that you've advertised, you've done your due diligence in terms of having interviewed people. Also, I believe the background searches have been conducted, and that you've made a determination which you believe is in the best interest of the community as well as your department.
That is correct.
And that would be the purpose for us going into executive to discuss this matter under personnel.
When is Liz's last day of work?
Tomorrow.
So we need a motion to adjourn into executive to discuss one item under personnel.
I'll second that motion.
Okay. And
Who made the motion? I'll make the motion.
All right.
any discussion?
I'll second it.
Any discussion on the question?
Aye.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
I'll make the motion to return to regular session.
Call the question?
Aye.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, my board has decided to take action. I'm sorry.
Who made the first motion? I didn't catch that.
I did.
I did. Oh.
Jerry did, Rick seconded it.
I second, yes.
Come back in out of executive.
The town board has decided to take the suggestion of our building inspector, Ben Maldonado, and that is to appoint as an assistant to the building inspector. Assistant to the building inspector. My apology, my children. Can I take this? I have to.
Tony, as assistant to the building inspector,
Yes.
Alex Travano, at a salary rate of $19.75 per hour.
All right, I'll second that motion.
That would be provisional, Tony?
Provisional.
Provisional, yeah.
Pending
Pending
food
a
service.
civil service test.
And that would start on Monday the 4th?
Monday, September 4th.
Okay,
That's a holiday.
Yes,
Yes.
that's what we decided.
yes.
Council,
I think,
while we're in discussion, can I just ask this question? Her termination date is September 1, which is a Friday. So the thought was maybe to hire her September 2nd, but I guess the weekend would have no effect on her employment.
Is the person coming in or the person going out?
This is the person coming in who is same person. Person that's leaving is going into a different position within the town. Just want to make sure that she doesn't lose any holidays or any...
If you would put in your motion that despite the gap in time, there is no loss of holidays or benefits,
There's no break in service.
no
Yeah.
break in service, that would just be, as we say in the law books, icing on the jurisprudential cake.
Okay. Okay, so I will add that into my motion that
But there's no break in
there's no
service.
break in service, it's just a transition from one department to another.
And then the hiring date would be the Tuesday the 5th then?
No, September 4th.
We would keep it at the 4th, okay.
Keep it at September 4th.
Okay,
So there's no break in.
got it. I happen to, discussion? I happen to say, and the board all agreed, the lady in question, Alex, has done a great job in the town for several years. She's proven her work ethic and her dedication. And we all think that this is a great hire for the town and for the building department.
Any further discussion? If not, call the question.
Aye.
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 Okay, so moved.
Okay,
I would like to also make a motion pertaining to hiring Ferg, Lynch, McCartney, and Nugent as special counsel. I would like to read the following resolution. The Town Board of the Town of Monroe hereby authorizes Town Special Counsel Ferg, Lynch, McCartney, and Nugent to appear on to appear on behalf of the town of Monroe and to take any and all necessary legal actions on behalf of the town in response to a New York State Civil Practice Laws and Rules, Article 75 proceeding filed in the Orange County Supreme Court under index number, well, letter EF-006793-2017, seeking to compel arbitration with respect to the termination of former town employee Catherine Troiano. Number 2, the town clerk is hereby directed to provide any and all necessary documents requested by special counsel in conjunction with the representation of special counsel in this matter. Number 3, the resolution shall be effective immediately.
I'll second that motion.
Any discussion?
Is there anything we have to know about as a town board on this issue now that, while making this appointment, Tony, or the attorney want to say anything? Is there something that,
No, it's just that you have to have a defense, this authorizes a defense of the town.
okay, thank you.
Any further discussion? Call the question.
Aye.
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 And I abstain. Okay.
Do I make a motion to go into attorney-client?
Can I make a motion on the movie theater hires real quick while we have the names here?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a motion. We made a motion at the last meeting to hire 4 rec aides for the movie theater for TMACC. There were interviews done by the management at the TMACC and also by the HR department. 2 of them were interviewed strictly by the TMACC management, and 1 was interviewed by, I think, 4 people, and 1 person was interviewed by management and HR also. So it's a combination thing, and everyone was happy with the resumes and all that. Make a motion that we hire Matthew Cornfield, John Edward McDermott, Matthew Eric Morad, and Ethan Loning Shafinsky to work with the team at the TMACC for $9.70 per hour rate of pay, and to start as soon as possible.
Were background checks done?
I was told all the checks are done, and no one will be actually put out until it's complete.
Okay, and how many of the individuals live in Monroe?
Let me think. I know 1 does. I'm trying to think of how many other ones do with the names. I think at least 1 or 2 more do, but I'll get that for you. But they were all interviewed. Actually, 2 of them, Mr. Cornfield and Mr. McDermott, had interviewed for this position many months before with Justin as well, so they're still interested. I don't know the, aside from Ethan, I'm not going to say 100% sure they live in Monroe, but I'm pretty sure some of them do.
I'll second it.
Call the question.
Aye.
Oh, wait,
Oh, okay, discussion.
no discussion. I just would like to say for the record that this town board passed a resolution not to place an ad regarding this, and that was based on Justin's Overton Quinones recommendation, and there was an ad still placed in the Times-Herald Record, I believe.
Yes.
And I just find it appalling that we need to get to the bottom of who made that decision to place the ad.
Okay, like I told you, I did find out about that earlier, and I don't know who made that decision. I know it was made, in my opinion, you may call it appalling. I do think it's a mistake, and I think that it was done with the best of intentions. I will find out who made the decision.
The best intentions were to follow the resolution of the board.
I understand, but what I will tell you is what I told you before. When someone says to me, they thought they had to put an ad in, and in the past, they've been criticized publicly for not putting ads in, they erred on the side of caution and made a mistake. But I will look into who made the point to make it. You're right, it was not to be done.
That being said, call the question.
Aye.
That being said, we need a motion to be able to go into attorney-client to discuss a matter of litigation.
I'll make that
Sorry,
motion.
That would be pending litigation, depending Article 78, and you're going into executive session to allow attorney-client discussions about those.
Somebody want to field that?
No, that's what I understand your resolution is. Just want to supplement that for the record.
Okay, Article, to deal with Article 78's legal, pending legal issues and to discuss things in executive session according to that.
Pending litigation and current Article 78 issues. I'll make that motion.
I'll second it.
Call the question?
Aye.
Aye. Okay.
Ready?
Ladies and gentlemen, it is 8:25. We are going to make a motion to return back into
Regular session.
regular
I'll
session.
make the motion.
Second.
Call the question?
Aye.
Ladies and gentlemen, the board took no action this evening. We listened to counsel regarding an issue of litigation, and that being said, unless there's some other business that the board needs to tend to, we need a motion to be able to adjourn.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Call the question?
Aye.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Good evening.
Good night.
Good night.
Aye.